Welcome in April 2nd, 1990, Atlantic City. Donald Trump cuts the ribbon on the Trump Taj Mahal, billed as the biggest casino on the East Coast. Built with about $675 million in junk bonds paying roughly 14% interest. 15 months later, it can't cover that interest. It files for bankruptcy. And here's the part that makes no sense. The company nearly drowns, but the name on the building only gets more valuable, not less, more. Then it happens again and again. 4 to 6 times depending how you count. How does a man whose companies keep failing keep winning? Before we go 1 inch further, I have to fix the thing almost everyone gets wrong. The whole story lives inside it. Donald Trump the person has never filed for personal bankruptcy, 0 times. His companies filed for Chapter 11, a corporate restructuring, at least 4 times by PolitiFacts count, as many as 6 if you tally each separate entity. A company is a separate legal thing. It can borrow, fail, be reorganized in a courtroom while the human who built it walks off. That gap between the man and the company is the entire mechanism. And by the end of this, you'll see exactly how it works, where it actually cost him. You might think this is a story about a businessman failing. It's really a story about who eats the loss when he does. Back to the Taj Mahal. In 1991, this is in the public bankruptcy filings, anyone can pull them. It files for Chapter 11. Here's what school never taught you. Chapter 11 is not a funeral, it's a pause. The doors stay open, the casino keeps running. A court lets the company renegotiate what it owes. In that first deal, Trump handed the bondholders about 50% of the Taj in exchange for lower interest and more time to pay. Read that again. The people who lent the $675 million took the hit, a cut rate. A longer wait, half a casino so the lights could stay on. The building didn't pay, the lenders did. So you'd think the lenders learn, demand the man himself guarantee the money. And in 1990, they had exactly that. By June 1990, Trump was reportedly around $900 million in personal debt, on total business borrowings north of $3.4 billion, and he'd personally guaranteed hundreds of millions of it, meaning the banks could come for his jet, his apartments, him. So a syndicate of about 70 banks did something strange. Instead of seizing it all, in June 1990, they lent him another $65 million to stay afloat, put him on a personal allowance, $450 a month. Reported at the time by the St. Petersburg Times, sit with that. His own creditors chose to keep funding the Trump image rather than cash him out. Why? Because a Trump-branded casino with him out front was worth more to them than an empty concrete shell they'd have to seize and run themselves. They needed the name on the door. One casino could be luck. So look at the list: Trump's Castle, 1992. Trump Plaza Hotel, 1992. Trump Hotels and Casino Resorts, 2004, carrying about $1.8 billion in debt. Trump Entertainment Resorts, 2009. Every one a corporate Chapter 11. Every one sitting in the public record. And every time the same shape, the company sheds its debt. The lenders take the haircut, the brand survives. But here's what the flattering version hides from you: it cost him. In that 2004 restructuring, Trump's ownership of the casino company fell from about 56% to roughly 25%. He lost control of it. In 2009, he resigned as chairman, and his stake dropped to around 10%. So did he literally get richer every time? Honestly, no, and I want to be straight with you. The casinos as businesses mostly lost, and some of these deals shrank his slice. What survived and climbed was the name. And this is where the pattern turns into a business model. Around the mid-2000s, watching the market soften, Trump leaned into something lower risk. Instead of borrowing to build towers himself, he licensed his name to developers who did. According to the Washington Post's reporting on his worldwide licensing, a builder in Mumbai or Manila or Dubai pays a fee, sometimes a large share of the financing, plus a cut of sales just to call the building a Trump Tower. The developer borrows the money, takes the risk, puts up the tower. If it sells, Trump collects. If it goes bankrupt, it's not his company and not his debt. So ask the quiet question sitting under all of it: whose money was actually at risk? After the casinos, increasingly almost never his. So here's the mechanism finally cracked open. Trump was rarely risking mainly his own money. He was using the banks, the bondholders, other developers, and attaching his name to what they built. When it worked, he took the fee and the fame. When it failed, Chapter 11 let the company shed its debt onto the lenders while the brand kept operating. And the brand is the one asset a bankruptcy court cannot repossess. Watch how fiercely he defended it. In 2006, Trump sued journalist Timothy O'Brien for $5 billion for writing that he was worth 150 to 250 million, not the billions Trump claimed. The case was dismissed in 2009 and the dismissal upheld in 2011. So what is the name worth? Forbes has pegged him in the low single-digit billions. Trump has claimed far more. The number is disputed to this day. But notice what he fought hardest for, not a casino. The number attached to his name. But I've told you almost nothing about the people who absorbed the losses. The bondholders who took the haircut on that $675 million, the contractors. The workers in Atlantic City, a casino town that never fully came back. Someone always stands next to the fall. So here's the thing I keep chewing on. If a name can outlive every single company that ever carried it, what are you actually buying when you buy a brand? That's the next one. Subscribe so the next one gets made.